Okay, I know I was very irregular with my videos, but there were some kind of issues going on, so that's why. But now I'll make sure I'll be regular with you for your videos. So today I'm here with the makeup tutorial. So I'm going out today, so I'm doing a very simple minimal makeup look. So I'll be showing you how you can actually do a very simple look when you have to go out just for like a day out. So let's begin. Please excuse the noise because it's really hot in Delhi, so my AC is on, and excuse the background also. So let's begin with the video. The first thing that I do is I use this Dabur Gulabri gel to actually cleanse my face, and for that I'm going to use a very soft cotton pad that I got from Bangkok, from Boots. So I'll show you how I actually do. So I take a cotton pad, I spray some rose water on it, and I just clean my face really nicely. So that's how I clean up my face nicely. And I also do the same thing on my neck because I have a lot of tanning on my neck these days, so that's why. Then I'm gonna be using my all-time favorite Neutrogena oil-free moisturizer. You have seen this in my lot of videos, so I just take a little bit of it and just warm it in between of my hands, and just I don't like do like this, just press it in my skin so that my skin gets really nice moisturized skin under my eyes little bit. So if you don't know me, I am not that kind of person who likes to layer up her skin in this summer, especially in the morning, with a lot of cream. So just use these creams, just one cream for everything. Now let's start with the makeup. So I'm standing next in front of my vanity, so I'm gonna take out one things and do a video with you guys. So the first thing that I'm gonna use is my primer, and I'm gonna use my all-time favorite Calabar primer. It's a silicone based primer, that's why I love this primer so much. I'm gonna take like a little bit on my finger, show you the amount. So this much I've taken. I'm gonna warm it up between my two fingers and just apply it nicely like dots on my face, nose, forehead, and a little bit under my eyes, because we do go with the base under your eyes. And don't forget your neck, because you're gonna use the foundation on your neck also. You don't want your neck to look patchy, because this primer doesn't make your base patchy or cakey. That's why I use it, and I also use it on my neck. So that's what I'm doing right now. Don't forget the sides, the jaws, and everything, and then you are good to go with your primer. Now, because I'm done with my primer, let's begin with my base. So for my base today, the foundation that I'm going to use is this. Okay, so I got this recently. If you have seen in my last video, I was showing it. I started using it and I'm loving it. This is the Maybelline Superstay 24-hour full coverage foundation. I am in the shade 128 Warm Nude. So what I do is, with all my foundations, before I use, I just try and shake it a little bit. So now I have shaked it, and it comes in a pump bottle, which is the back. Now on the back of my hand, I'm going to take one pump of this base, which is enough for me because it's like a full coverage foundation, and I think it's enough for everyone. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my finger and just start putting dots on my face. So very light dots, so that when you blend it, it is easy for you to actually blend your base. So that's what I do. My nose also a little bit, upper lip, forehead, little bit under this eyes. You can even go little on your eyelids to prep them for your makeup, and less over on your neck. On the neck, you can apply it in any form, circles, dots, any form. Now I look like a wall. I'm gonna use this sponge to blend it in. And before starting using it, I'm gonna wet it a little bit with my rose water. Just one spray is more than enough. You can use your rose water, setting spray, water, anything, just need to damp it. And I'm now gonna start blending up my makeup. So one thing, before I used to use a beauty blender, which pretty well worked for me for some time. Then I started using a brush. Then also okay, after I was using a beauty blender that like made this area where I have a little bit of open pores, made it very cakey. So I stopped using the beauty blenders, and they tend to get dirty, and I don't like that. They don't blend your base that like flawlessly, so I don't like beauty blenders. Then I started using a brush that was brushed like gathering all the foundation in one spot. I used it for like good 2 or 3 months. Then I stopped it, and then I switched to these sponges, and these are like amazing. You can get them easily on Nykaa, Amazon, Flipkart. They are like this kite shaped sponges, and you do get them nearby your makeup stores or anywhere, like any makeup store you go where sponges are available, you'll definitely get these kind of sponges. At last, I do use a brush to mix everything together, but before, only like in the starting, if you use a brush and then you don't use a sponge now, that makes like your foundation looks really cakey. That I don't like. Now I'm going to use a brush. I'm going to show you. This brush actually I got from Flipkart. It doesn't have any name or something. You can easily find any fluffy brush, and I'm just gonna blend it everything which is actually left at the corners, the nose, eyes, forehead, everywhere. So now I am actually done. Now I'm gonna use a little bit of concealer, not much because I don't want high coverage. So I'm using my Maybelline Fit Me concealer, which is all-time favorite. This is actually almost over, so I have a second bottle I've started using. So I'm just gonna use it a little bit under my eyes, just to brighten under my eyes, bridge of my nose, a little bit on my forehead, chin area, and definitely I can't never forget my upper lip area, because this area is which I have a little bit of pigmentation in. Otherwise nowhere I have the pigmentation. So just blending it. And if you see, first of all, this concealer is an amazing concealer. Second, if you see, it's really easy for you to blend in with this sponge. If you will be thinking like this area is looking really bright, yes, so we'll cut this brightness out after some time. You just need to watch my video till last, how I actually cut up. And now the main part is to blend your under eyes. So when you blend your under eyes, one tip, look up and then blend, so that you don't poke your eyes. So if you see, it's blended amazingly. Now it's time for the left eye. Just don't dab it, don't spaz it on your face. Just do like little. Very nicely you have to blend it. You don't want the patches to look. And now the nose area, you can blend it in any form, straight form, or you can mix it all over. I'm actually mixing all over the nose to eyes and everything, so that doesn't look really bad. Now use the same brush. Now what we'll do is we'll use the powder. So I use 2 powders to do my makeup. I'm gonna show you how. So the two powders that I use is the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Powder and the Lakme Sun Expert with powder with SPF 40 PA+++. So what I do is I use this loose powder just here because I have to do eye makeup, and on the rest of the face I'm gonna use the compact powder. So what I do is first I use this compact powder. So I have a very fluffy brush from Lottie London that I use. So I take my powder, just splurge the extra and apply it on your face, but you're not going to use your loose powder. Neck, forehead, nose and everywhere. Just don't cover this area because you're going to already use a loose powder over here. Go with your neck nicely. If you are not a fan of using a lot of foundation on your neck or something, go with the powder nicely, like I am doing, going on all my full neck. Now just a little bit on your face. That's it. Don't apply much because you're gonna already use a loose powder under your eyes, not on your face. Rest of the face I don't use a loose powder. So I'm gonna take the loose powder on the cap a little bit. So I have taken it on the cap. I'm gonna use the back side of the sponge. Take on it nicely. Take a good amount of loose powder. So done. If you need more, you can, like I am taking. So over here, okay. So I'm done. Now what I'm gonna do is, because it's very like loose powder, you know, they tend to get dirty, they spread. So I'm gonna first close it and keep it back in my drawer. Now I'll be doing my eyes. So because it's daytime, I'm not gonna go with shimmers, I'm gonna go with matte. So I have two palettes in my hand. I have this Naked Urban Decay Cherry palette and the Nude Bobbi Brown palette. So I'm gonna decide one and start using it. And I have this really cute brush from Miniso. So this is the brush that I'm gonna use. So because I need a really simple brown color which is not shimmery, so I'm finding for that color. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mix both the palettes. First I'm using this Urban Decay Naked Cherry palette. I'm gonna take this color which is Hotspot. So because this palette is really big, so I can't show you all time, so I'll tell you the palette and then tell you the shade. So I've taken Hotspot, dab the extra and start applying on your eyes. So if you see, it looks like a complete white color. That's what I wanted on my eyes right now. So this eye is done. Guys, I just want to suggest you something. This palette is a little expensive, but investing in a good eye palette is the best thing you can ever do if you are a makeup lover. So try and invest. Okay, so if you see, my eyes look really white. So I'm just gonna blend it everything in nicely. Now what I'm gonna do is, from the same palette, I'm using one shade which is known as Caution. It's very nice, very light brown color, which will not be seen on my eyes because this just to mix this white color in. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna apply a matte brown color. Okay, so for that I'm using my Nude Bobbi Brown palette, which is this one, and it has a shade Milk Chocolate. Oh my god, just look at the name, Milk Chocolate. I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna look at this mirror and then use it, and it's easy. Milk Chocolate. It's a really pretty brown color. Really pretty brown color. Milk Chocolate. It's like a white milky color, not like a chocolatey color. The name says Milk Chocolate and the color is the same. And then you have a black chocolate also. I'll tell you the names that it has, man. Like, I'm already loving the names. Now I'm gonna take one more brush. Let's again, no, I'm not gonna take this one, I'm gonna take this one. This one is like a momedy kind of a brush. So from now, this, I'm gonna use a color chocolate truffle. Just a second guys, a little bit of disturbance, okay? Really sorry for the disturbance guys. So now I'm gonna use the color chocolate truffle from the same palette, which is a little shimmery color. So because my eyes are really matte, so I'm using this shimmery color to just give it a look, which is all on my face right now. Guys, this palette is nice, but it has a lot of fallout, if you can see my face, but it's okay, that goes in makeup. I'm gonna take a big fluffy brush to get all rid of this powder and the shade. I'm using this Color Barka brush to get rid of this, like to remove that loose, like to blend that loose powder. So now let's see what we have to clean right now from my face. So I have that cotton. I have kept like a cotton which has a little bit of rose water in it, and I'm cleaning it and just blending the powder. So that was the palette I used, and my eyes look okay. That was the kind of eyes I wanted. So now let's keep it back. Now let's go to the eyeliner. For my liner, I'm gonna use the Nykaa Get Inked liner. So let's begin. That's the toughest part, I feel, to put your liner. So let's just clean the top a little bit so that it's easy for me to do the further makeup. Fine. So let's go with the liner. Just a little bit outrageous. Okay, done with my one eye. If you can see, I'm not okay. One thing just wanna add, I'm not a fan of wing liner, guys. So no wing liner, simple liner. I just want to fill this outer parts. It's not filled yet. So I'm done with my eyeliner also, and it's pretty simple and good. Now I'm using my mascara. The mascara that I'm using is by Benefit. It's the Benefit Roller Lash Mascara. That's the mini version that I got recently. I got the mini version because it's easy when you travel. It's easy to carry the mini versions, because the big ones are too big and they take a lot of space. I've done with the mascara. Now let's move on to the last 2 or 3 steps which are left. First, okay, now I'm gonna do a little bit, use my bronzer. I'm using the Hoola Benefit bronzer. Just a moment, guys. So I have this contour brush. that's not a good contour brush. I'm going to use the Hoola brush only. Not on a lot on my cheeks, but on my nose. Done. I don't use a lot of bronzer. I goes like second or third time. And I'm gonna use all-time favorite. This is Makeup Revolution Blushing Hearts Triple Baked Blusher. I'm using this Lottie London brush, you can say. This you need to smile and apply it on the apples of your cheek. You need to take a little bit because it's like I'm not a big fan of blushes, so I don't apply like a lot of color. I do apply a blush, but not very dark. It's very simple. Done. I don't apply highlighter, guys. Just wanted to mention one thing. I don't really like to apply highlighter, especially in the daytime. So let's finish our look with the lips. For my lips, I'm gonna use my all-time favorite Nykaa liquid lipstick in Chunky. So that completes my look, and I'll just leave it for 2 minutes to dry it on. So I'm like ready to go. Just making a little bit of my hair, so I'm gonna do it on one side. So that's what my simple day look like, simple makeup look. So if you liked it, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. If you're gonna want to see any kind of video, comment in the comment section below. Bye.